Caesars week. Or so I hope it is. I guess we'll find out how easily I can get this one done. It might be a bit more tedious. Back in December, I believe on December 1st, I did McDonald's week, and I did 1 week straight of McDonald's videos. Some of them were recorded like before that week, like a few days prior to, account for, a rough schedule or something where I couldn't record each day. Same situation here as well. I'm recording this a few days ahead of time, but it is what it is. I care about getting it done the right way. And I figured I would do it again here, starting on March 1st. 3 months. 3 fucking months after the first time I did it. I cannot believe it's been 3 months already. That is obscene. I literally need to lock in, but that's where we're at. I've got ideas. I've got like 7 ideas for different kind of varieties of meals for the whole week for Little Caesars. As much variety as you can get, and this is where we are beginning. When I did the first McDonald's week on December 1st, I had 1,760 or so subscribers, I think. I just pulled it up on my other screen and I looked at the number and then I immediately forgot it when I looked away. But something like that, around 1,700 or so, and now we're at almost 4,000 probably in these next few days. Pretty solid, I must say, for some idiot just sitting around eating a bunch of bullshit. Pretty solid. So what we've got here, I figured we have to start off with the most simple possible option, which is just a basic pepperoni pizza and some crazy bread. I've never ordered from this Little Caesars specifically before. This is my first time getting it from the Little Caesars next to my apartment. The crust looks a little fucking weird. They did just open like an hour ago, but so maybe it's... I have not ordered a basic pizza like this from them in a while, so I don't know if maybe they've changed how it looks, but it still looks pretty fucking good. Like, the actual pizza part looks really, really good. Guys, it was like the nicest day out today here in Michigan. Like a cold summer day vibes, like mid-high 40s, beautiful day. I'm on a high right now. I hope this pizza can help continue that. I just kind of destroyed the box for the sake of a thumbnail, but it is what it is. Yeah, this crust is definitely a little bit different than I recall, but I don't care. And since when are the crazy breads literally like chode sized? That sounded weird. Let me just put the fries in the bag, put the food in my mouth, I'm gonna start off with the one that's right here in front of me. Ooh, it breaks apart nice. Very nice, very nice. This will be a very good... Oh, this side's not breaking apart as nicely. That's not nice. Very bad. Come on. Oh, okay, well, I guess this will have to do. We'll take what we can get. I also forgot to... I meant to put on my red hoodie for the red aesthetics, but I forgot. So I guess I'll just do it tomorrow or the next video or something. Alright, let me try to get a slice that's not, like, crumbling apart, sort of. Oh, wow. Okay, well, not bad. this one. It's been opened already and left in the fridge for a couple days. Not incredible. Very thick, not very, it's like thick and greasy and stuff, but it's not very soft or chewable. It's like kind of a tougher batch of crazy bread, very, very baked. We've had much better than this. That is definitely, there's an annoying bird outside. The cost of nice weather. That was definitely not a good crazy bread piece. I don't love that, but it's okay because we have pizza. I'm gonna try to get this tiny piece over here real quick. Ram this one down real quick. The pizza is doing actually really good. This is a good pizza for sure. I actually like the crust being a bit thinner like this and more simple. A nice crunch to it as well. Not really crunch, but you know what I mean. It's not soft, but it's not hard. A sharp piece of crust just like ran down my throat. Very, very refreshing. It's a good pizza. I don't know how to handle this, but it looks like it's pretty on there, so I could probably like just kind of go for it. This is like my favorite way to drink Diet Coke normally because I can just swing the bottle around like this and take swigs of it, and it's just fun like that. And I kind of like when it gets a bit more flat like this and it's still nice and cold. It's just a good middle ground. It's perfect. The problem is that I drink it really fast, and so if I were to, like I run through a supply of 2 liters way faster than I'd run through a supply of cans just because of how fast I drink it because of the bottle or the container that it is in. A stash of the same size or whatever. I like how I'm like planning to like do a full week of these videos, and I'm deciding to start by eating away too much pizza on the first day, and therefore probably kind of crippling my appetite for pizza for a couple of days, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna move on from eating the crust for the rest of the video. Just easier for me to eat without it. There because 1, I don't feel fat yet. I don't want to feel fat. 2, I don't want to out pizza myself for tomorrow or the day after or whatever. Might be a little weird that I did this like right after doing 2 videos of Domino's pizza because I kind of did the first Domino's one because I wanted to do pizza, but I wanted to do a different brand before I full sent it with this brand for a week. And then the leftovers video was just good filler, but I've had a lot of pizza. Yeah, I got them. That's why I do these in a little bit ahead of time. I do it a little bit ahead of time to make sure that I can adjust if I have to adjust and bulk up the videos if I have to bulk up the video. You get the point. You get the point. Whew. Okay, maybe I do feel fat. Oh, that was really good though. I'm pretty disappointed with the crazy bread. That does kind of concern me for how good my Little Caesars location is. The one that's by my house. Ever since the pandemic, it's been abysmal. Like, the only reason I feel like they haven't sold or gone out of business of that unit there is because it's too small of a unit for any other restaurant or store or anything to take that spot. It's like sandwiched in on a corner next to a Dairy Queen or whatever. But if you drive like 2 miles further north of that one, there's a Little Caesars that's just absolutely incredible. That they just always knock it out of the park with whatever I get from them. Sometimes I have to go into, like, when I do DoorDash back at my house, which I typically try not to DoorDash Little Caesars because it's so cheap. I just rather get it myself. Like, the one that I have here is literally like in walking distance. But if I had to DoorDash and I wanted it to give me the Little Caesars that isn't right next to my house, I'd like adjust like the ratings or whatever filter, so I would get a higher rated one, and because you can only order from specific locations based on your distance from them sometimes and whatever. Anyway, I'm going to skedaddle out of this video and go get things done, and hopefully this week will be a successful Little Caesars week.